sound.
Sounds good.
Good evening. Hello. Welcome in. Lyrish, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming subscription. That is very generous of you.
Oh, you are welcome. You get my only Prime, the only one I have.
The only one? Wait, what? I'm confused. That definitely sounds like you have other Primes.
No, it's the only one I have for this month. But I'll probably give it you next month too.
Oh, it's fine. You're not obliged to at any rate. I appreciate everybody who subscribes, and yeah, you're pushing you actually 3 months. Have you seen my my new membership badges? I'm very happy with those.
For some reason, it's not showing up in the chat yet.
Yeah, I don't know. It sometimes does this.
It sometimes takes a while.
Some people get them, some people don't. Kale, you arrive. Hello. It's very good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What layer is this? Nope, that's me. Sorry, I'm trying to just move a specific. There it is. Move that poster. Move that poster.
So we can see it.
So we can actually see it. Because it is very, very cool.
It's so cool.
Like, all props to Kale for making that, because it is so much better than the effort that I sent them in the first instance. But yeah, how you doing, Lyri?
I'm melting. How are you doing?
I'm also melting. It's also kind of fascinating because I don't know. I was about to say 2 weeks ago, like, so much has changed in the UK since in the last 2 weeks. Like, I was about to say 2 weeks ago we had a functioning government, and then was like, did we though?
Did we really? I don't think anything's functioning in the UK at the moment. It's okay.
Certainly not. No, that absolutely not. We remain on very normal island.
Yep.
Right, the game is live for you to jump in. So we're playing Netrunner again.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's real
good. I had no idea.
It's this is gonna come as a surprise. Techno Locker, good evening. Thank you for swinging by. Hope you're doing well. We played Netrunner a couple of weeks ago, and we only got one game. So traditionally, when you play Netrunner, you tend to play one game as the runner, one game as the corp, because it's completely two separate mechanics. The corp plays differently from the runner, and it just allows for a lot of play. So you kind of you tend to swap. And this is also how it works in tournaments. So, you are rated both on your corp deck and your runner. You can't just go in as one. Yeah, exactly. How are we holding up with everything over the last couple of days? About as well as a satyr can. Like, my entire lower half is fur, man. It's a bad time.
Ooh. See, I'm very thankful that I'm just a cat girl. I don't have fur all over, otherwise that would be horrendous with the heat. But I am just fully embracing my cat at the moment, and all I've done today is lie in front of a fan and do nothing.
Yeah, I have been preparing for the stream. There was a Metro article which was how to keep your cat cool. So I'll be applying those techniques over the course of the stream to Lyri.
Oh please, yes, I need it.
Not sure how that will work remotely, but we will see.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
I just feel really offended at the moment because we will forecast thunderstorms here. And I was really excited for the thunderstorms because I was like, that's going to cool us down so much. It's going to be so nice. And there's been nothing.
Apparently tomorrow.
Yeah, there hasn't even been a dribble of rain. We were told we would get a thunderstorm today at 5 p.m. and there's been nothing.
We just had a bit of rain over in West London. Ooh. Jealous. East London, dry as a bone. Went out, felt like I was walking around in Spain. It was very weird.
Yeah, it is so warm. It's like the thing that gets me the most is you just take a step and the heat is so heavy, it's just like whoomph, it hits you.
Mm-hmm. Wet for about 10 minutes. I hate that. I was walking out last week when it was not as hot as this, but still pretty hot. And I had that most wonderful moment where I was just like, I felt a couple of drops of water on my face. I was like, oh, come on. Obviously, then nothing happened. No. It was literally I was teased. I was
and then
teased by
it almost
weather.
makes it worse.
Yeah.
Because if it's only a little bit, then it isn't enough rain to cool you down. It just makes the air more humid, and then you're just like, ugh. Oh, not nice. I'm very, very thankful it's going to be getting cooler soon, though.
I mean, let's hope, though.
Yeah, well, apparently this has been what's predicted to be the worst of it, so it should be getting better from now, I hope.
Kale, I will absolutely forgive you for wanting to so badly say being edged by the weather, because I was trying desperately not to say that.
Nice.
Also, you're the one who has kept asking for a spray bottle emote for when chat gets horny. You are no longer. You are. What happens when? What happens about you?
It'll just
What
be
happens
used on them all
when
the
the
time.
bod becomes the cultured one?
Just be like, no, naughty mod, down. See, I wouldn't mind a spray bottle at the moment. I'll be mischievous on purpose just to spray me with water to cool me down. It's.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Should we start playing?
Okay, yeah.
You'd have to spray
I'm
bottle
excited for
yourself. I mean, to be honest, right now that seems spray bottling yourself seems
Yeah.
far more of a reward than anything. So I don't know. I'm not
this. Yeah,
convinced.
definitely.
So we are playing with the same decks that we were playing with last time. So we were playing with the Nisei World Championship decks, which were created by they go by Rotom Appliance on Netrunner DB. They are a Hasboroid deck and a maximum punk rock. As the quote says, time to show these golems how to rock.
Nice.
Which you have to say in the most egregious American accent.
You have to.
And on the other side of things is no quote, sorry. Which is
No
funny to
quote,
me.
sorry.
So this is a fascinating deck, which I don't think we really scratched the surface of, because
Yeah,
so
I feel
much
like
of
it's
it was
really
about, like,
interesting.
it's like 60 cards when you have a minimum require of 45. And yeah, we have some really interesting cards already. Some of them are going to be familiar. Some of them, well, Leary might recognize, but Leary is not cheating by looking at my screen.
I can see the chat in the pop out, but I can't see the screen.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep this. This is like, there's one card in here that I definitely didn't see last time.
I feel like there's going to be quite a few cards because of how many get discarded just from the design of the deck.
So I'm going to keep this hand, and we're going to start the game. And of course, as the Corp has the initiative, the Corp goes first. And so last time we actually spent all of the time in like evil Nego Loxley's lair. Are you bringing anything to the table to be evil corporate Leary? The corporate cat girl.
Maybe.
Amazing.
I am ready. I am ready to become the corporate overlord.
It's Monopoly.
Yeah, I feel like I should put my glasses on too, actually. There we go.
Excellent.
Now I'm really ready to run this company in evil ways. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's too warm.
Yeah, I mean,
don't.
by the way, do not expect Monopoly. Boo. I'm happy. I was happy with Monopoly.
It's perfect. It's a terrible pun, and that's why I love it.
Oh, okay. Kale has immediately shown me up by pointing out oligarchy.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, that's really good. Also,
Monopoly
hello everyone.
oligarchy.
I'm Loxley, Caprine board game. I'm Loxley, Center of Strategy, the Caprine card show at the board game go. We're playing Netrunner. Livy, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Livy.
I think we completely skipped over that.
Forgot to do introductions. We just started moaning about the heat. I think that's probably one of the most British things we could have done.
Very much so.
But yes, hello, I'm Leary. I'm a pink-haired cat girl from the UK, and I love puzzle games. But when I'm not playing puzzle games, I also love to be an evil corporate overlord, I guess. Yeah, I'm excited to try this out, though, because the runner side was really fun. So I'm very curious to see what the the Corp deck's going to be like.
It's kind of interesting. Like, I don't think I got it properly off the ground. But I think, I don't know, I feel Corp works quite well for your playstyle, because I think you like to be quite cautious and
I like to build
considered.
things up. Yeah, although it's kind of funny, because when I started just being super reckless, that was when I started actually doing well before, so maybe I shouldn't be this methodical.
But again, I think that's kind of the thing with
it's more of a runner
runners,
side of
like,
things.
Yeah. Speaking of runners, I have been very excited. The next cycle of Nisei. So the way Android Netrunner and now Nisei works is that they run on cycles. It is a living card game. So rather than a collectible card game where you buy booster packs, they just release the whole box as a thing, and you get like all the cards that are in that particular set or cycle. So you tend to have cycles which give an overarching narrative, and the current narrative is the Midnight Sun cycle, which is, again, I'm very jealous, but set in the Arctic, where corps are trying to exploit natural resources and runners are trying to stop them, and they have some real cool cards. I've been watching I've been looking at some of the spoilers over in Nisei's green level clear, or not. Sorry, it's not Nisei's. It's the green level clearance, but the Nisei team use it quite a lot. But yeah, I've been looking at their Discord, and they have some really cool. Like one of the the new Anarch runner is like of Maori descent. So she's got like the chin tattoos. And then the criminal runner is a like virtuoso violinist whose console is actually disguised as her violin case. But also, like, I really want to build a deck around her, because she has an ability where you choose a marked server at the start of your turn, and when you run a successful run on that server, you get an extra click. Which is huge.
That is nice.
Like I would like to do. I think at some point I would love to. Like, again, I think I've said before, I love Netrunner. I want to play no more of it going forward, and I think part of that is definitely going to be a deck building stream, because I want to learn to deck build beyond just kind of like nicking other people's decks. Though I do appreciate the openness of the community for like putting the decks online that they've been using.
Yeah, I love when people do make it like completely accessible to show what they've done, and also when they add notes too, being like, well, I added these cards because they're very good at countering this and stuff like that. I love when they add all that stuff.
Oh, so you have your magic turn. You've drawn a card.
Yeah, but I'm beginning to think I should have mulliganed at the start.
No!
Regret all of my decisions.
Uh-oh.
But it's okay. I can turn it around.
You definitely can.
Maybe. Yeah.
I've got to try this. You are gaining 1 credit.
All right, there we go.
Okay, interesting. So, that is kind of fascinating. So that kind of says a few things to me. One is that you don't have anything in your hand which is worth me running on it. Or, because of your hand size, you think that 1 in 6 chance means I'm not going to get the agenda. You had to discard 1 of your cards, so potentially that's not something that's useful to you. But again, you might pull that out. Okay, I'm going to start my turn. I'm going to start by discarding a couple of cards to draw 1 card. I discard them randomly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
they're from the top of the
it's
deck.
from the top of the deck. It just discards 2 from the top, and then you pick 1 from the top. But oh, you lost an overclock. I like that.
I am not a fan. Yeah, that overclock's nice. I've had worse as well. Like that saved you.
Yeah, those are nice ones to have.
Right. So let me see. I mean, I've got a decent number of. I can't draw too many cards straight away because I will have to discard down. That being said, given this deck, that's not the worst thing.
Yeah, not necessarily a bad thing if you get some of the
No.
heat
So yeah,
accessible cards.
I'm going to start by playing
Oh.
Juice is Wild. I get to resolve 2. This was also designed by the 2014 World Champion, which is kind of a cool little touch. And this is still something that happens within Nisei. Like I know that Rotom Appliance is going to get to design a card for this in 2022 because
That's so cool.
Yeah. So yeah, resolve 2 of the following in any order, gain 3 credits, draw 2 cards, remove a tag, expose a piece of ice, then make a run. Can't really do the last couple. So I'm going to gain 3 credits.
Well, you could use it to make a run, but there's no ice either way.
Oh, do you know what? That's actually not a bad shout. I hadn't.
Damn it! Why did I say that? Why
do you? Yeah, why do you speak?
Why
sometimes?
am I helping? No.
Yeah. Sorry,
I'm
that did
blaming
just
the
occur
heat.
to me because that's giving me a free run. So that's getting the credits and also making a run, which is quite useful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not exposing ice. I can't expose ice. Done. And I am going to. I do speak sometimes.
No, it's okay. I wonder the exact same thing myself sometimes.
Yeah, I apologize. That came out. I'm gonna like both of us are gonna brain. Are gonna blame our brains melting.
Yeah,
Also, Kale said they love
okay.
your mustache.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's my serious business mustache. Very serious.
You know what? I have to go information gathering, so I'm gonna go into your archives, breach server. And it's Cyberdex.
If
Cyberdex further seeks access from R&D, run must feel it. There are no virus counters,
nope.
So that's absolutely fine.
But yeah,
you know what? I'm glad I
know.
I'm glad I know, particularly given like how many times I remember during our last game, I spent so much of the game with 2 agendas in my archives.
Yeah.
And you just completely failed to
and
remember
I didn't know.
That's not currently useful. That could be useful. You know what? It's more useful for me to know what is on top of your R&D than what is currently in your hand, than knowing 1 card in your hand. So yeah, I'm gonna breach the server. Okay, that's good to know. And then I am going to... Yeah, I'm gonna play pad. I'm gonna put pad tap in play.
Oh.
Why didn't that use a click? Because I have 4 clicks. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I got really into being the corp last time. I forgot I had an extra click. Oh, I've got so much I can do. Well, in that case, let's have a look at your headquarters then. Okay, place 2 advancement counters on 1 installed card that you did not install this turn. Okay, can't trash it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but,
I don't mind you knowing I have that.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I know like a lot of the cards you have purely because it's the same deck that I used 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, you know, it's not the worst thing. I mean, you having that, it just means that I know you can advance something a bit quicker. But, you know, it's also possible you don't have a huge amount of ice right now. because otherwise, why didn't you play it? Enter.
I don't know. Why didn't I?
But like, it's good information. My game is very much about information gathering.
Yeah.
Information. Actually, another thing I've really appreciated in the Netrunner Discord server, they recently changed a damage type, so they're now no longer referring to brain damage as there used to be a mechanic of brain damage, which reduced your hand limit, but that is now going to be core damage, which I thought was felt much more inclusive and better.
Yeah, I much prefer that.
Okay, so we have server 1. You've got ice protecting server 1. And Oh, and an upgrade. So that could be a few things. So that could be... So I know that you have in that deck something that lets you discard the first couple of cards. There's something else which I think just lets you flat out end the run. Or pay some money to do so.
Yeah, there's quite a few interesting cards in here.
Okay, well, as you have so considerately... Right, what's now in here? A Stargate. Run at R&D. If successful, instead of accessing cards, reveal the top cards of... Ooh. That would be cool. It is a shame I cannot install that.
Yeah.
The more as well.
And the more!
There are things that I can come in. I am going to... You know what? I think that it is time for us to use the very, very appropriate card for our types. We are going to start doing some daily casts.
Oh, there we go.
What up? It's your boy.
The money-making scheme begins.
That I'm going to say, as a streamer, optimistic.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, the money-making scheme. Good day, my fellows. You've just awoken. Hello, Faye. Esperexis. Hope you're doing well. That's... None of these is particularly useful right now. You know what? As you have so kindly removed that first card in front of R&D with your mandatory draw, seems only sensible to breach into that server.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Do I want to put this in?
I was gonna say, is that a good interesting or a bad interesting? But I guess I'm gonna see when I.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see this. You'll see in a second. It's not. I mean, it's not. It's neither bad nor good. It's more just. I now have more information. I now have more information
you and your
than
knowledge.
I did. Yes. All about that knowledge.
How dare you be able to think?
I've got knowledge like a London taxi driver. That is the weirdest... Sorry, I have no idea where that statement came from. For reference, if you're not English, or like, even if you are, the licensing test for London taxi drivers is called the knowledge.
The knowledge.
The knowledge.
You need the knowledge.
Yes. You know what? I might as well just do a little bit of setup. So I'm going to install my hippo. And then
you got the hippo.
I got the hippo. I've only got 1 credit, but I'm going to get 2 at the start of my next turn. Yeah, that hippo is expensive. And then, yeah, I'm going to run on your HQ.
Okay.
Again, information is always useful. Oh, I can't... I think that's what you've got. I think you've put that in your thing as well, because I remember that being particularly good. Okay, fine. I can take no action because I do not have the money to destroy that. So I will end my turn. The knowledge, so leaving overtaken by Google Maps. Unfortunately, yes. There is actually a genuine problem in that, like the fact that Google Maps doesn't really know like the short routes at different times, because it's not just based on knowing London geography. It's also about like plotting routes and working out, can you get there quicker? Is this particular route slower than others during certain times of day? That was Uber's whole thing, was there when they tried to ban Uber in London. Yes, broadly yes, because yeah, Uber. Like if you're working for just a standard minicab company, you do not necessarily have. Oh, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you? You're gonna make me.
No.
Oh, you just scored that. Okay.
No, I'm just scoring it.
Oh, when you score this agenda, gain 3 clicks. You shout. Oh, that is good. That is a very powerful. That is a very powerful card.
And with that, I can add a card from my archives to HQ.
Oh.
So
that's going to be the Cyberdex virus suite.
And now I have 4 clicks. I can't make any advancements, but I have 4 clicks for advancing that because of the special effect on it.
Yep.
Which is very nice, but I didn't think this far ahead, so now I don't know what I'm doing.
Monstrous, yeah.
Well,
now's a good time to set up. So, like, if you've got a bunch, if you've got the ice, you can put that down. Flying blue ice, you have arrived. Hello, welcome in, welcome in.
Speaking of ice, hello. Da-da. What am I doing? I think I might just gain some credits. Oh wait, actually,
Oh. Oh,
Hmm.
you got 1 click left.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of your pad tap. Actually, I don't like that.
That
I don't
is
like
fair.
you earning money when I do.
That is very fair. That is
Get it out of
entirely
here.
understandable. Unfortunately, you can't shut down my daily casts. No censorship for you, the man.
Go.
Flying blue ice. We didn't. I mean, it's a close
Just
run
about.
thing. We might melt over the course of this stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The jury's still out on if I'm functioning or not.
Okay, what have we got in here?
It's okay. I don't need to function to be an evil corporation. I just need to get lots of money and be evil.
Damn, that would be really nice. What have we got? Oh, you know what? I'll take 3 free credits. I'm gonna play with some dirty laundry. I thought I'd feel bad about this. I don't. Currently we are being entertained by 2 bowls of intelligent soup. Blubble, blubble, blubble.
Dirty laundry?
Yep.
Look, it's not arson if it's accidental. Arson is purposely setting things on fire. I refuse to accept these allegations.
Yep. Anyway, we are going to... I'm going to run on your HQ because it's a guarantee win. Breach the server.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, hello, Tranquility Home Grid. Oh, I don't get the credits. I don't think I get the credit until after the run has been successful, so I'm going to do no action. I do now have 6 credits. And I could try and run straight back into your HQ and
yeah, you can if you want.
mess about with the place. But I think I need more information. So I'm going to run on your R&D. Can you actually res it?
mean, I can, but do I want to?
It's a good question, because if you do, am I just going to run immediately on server 1?
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot how much fun the runner side is. It's just you get to really get in the head of your opponent. You just get to make
Yeah, I hate it. It's awful.
free server. Aha. Okay, that is a thing. Okay, 2 clicks remaining.
At least I know it wasn't an agenda.
I'm a run on your server 1. RGB fish redeems.
Okay.
Stretch. Thank you very much. Couple of stretches. How you doing, RGB fish? Hope you're well. Oh, it's this one. This is the one that yeah, it has +6 strength if it res this turn. So you can draw up to 3 cards, reveal up to 3 head genders in headquarters or archives, shuffle them into R&D, and then I end the run. You know what? You can do that. I will encounter the ice. I will let the unbroken subroutines fire.
Okay.
I think there's a button you need to press on there. Oh, I guess you're doing the draw 3 cards first and then revealing the agendas. Okay, so that ends the run. But that is 1 shot. And what's kind of nice is that you having... Wait, did you shuffle things into your deck?
Nope, I didn't get any agendas.
You didn't get any agendas? Okay.
There was nothing to reveal.
Okay, so that actually kind of leaves an interesting question. Did you still shuffle the deck?
I think it still does.
Because if you did, then it is entirely in my benefit to run on R&D again, because suddenly there might statistically be a different card at the top, which might now be an agenda. Or given that you have 4, 5, 6, 7, I could just do the easy free run into headquarters, which, you know what, is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Reach it. Ugh, can't discard that. I access Ansel 1.0. Oh, I'm a fool. I should have gone on R&D because you drew cards. So there was definitely something new.
Yeah. Either way.
Ah well, that was absolutely fine. I have knowledge. It is good.
Also that's the card I just drew, isn't it? So didn't you already see this one?
Yeah, I did.
Or am I? Yeah.
No, it's unfortunate. I basically just it's a 1 in 7 chance.
Yeah. I have so many cards. Got so much in my hand. What am I doing with this? Yeah, I'm not sure what I think about this deck.
I mean, I will say I did find it slow to get started.
Yeah.
And because I definitely struggled with the cash game, which is where you are. Like, again, I'm in a significantly more liquid state than you are at the moment.
Yeah.
Like right now, your R&D pretty unguarded. Also, I'm almost certainly gonna, unless you play some cards, I am definitely going to get to run into your archives and just have a look at what's in there. Because you're going to have to, with the heat, Kale thinks we're both pretty liquid.
Yeah.
It's a fair point. Yeah, you actually have to play some cards. Because otherwise I'm going to be able to see what they are in archives.
Yeah. And, oh, Jesus. Oh.
What was this? This was a code gate.
Yep, it is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so you've installed some cards in server 1. Oh, you've installed a couple of upgrades? Oh, yeah, because sometimes they don't say install
Yeah, it doesn't
one per
say you
server.
can only have one.
Ah. Very fair. But you still don't have that much by way of credits. I'm just quickly having a look at something. I want to have... This is possibly not the best tactical decision, but it is a kind of wacky and fun decision.
And I say go for it.
Yeah, I know. So I'm kind of like, okay, got this. I've got a lot of stuff in my heap, which, you know, is useful. But also, I'm not sure I want to keep doing that. I am going to play this card that says Rebirth.
Oh.
And
oh, wow.
Yeah. So I now get to switch my identity with another identity in the same faction and remove Rebirth from the game instead of trashing it. And given the, like, I've been looking through the things, and there are definitely some characters where I'm like, you know, the first time you make a successful run on archives each turn, the corp must trash one card from headquarters, and it's like, oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. Trash the first operation you access each turn at no cost. Oh, that's interesting. It's really curious. But you and I were talking about a specific card before we started the stream. And that
we were
is Hoshikoshiro, who honestly is probably the closest we currently have to a VTuber identity. Because when your turn ends, if I access at least one card, I will gain 2 credits and flip this identity. So we're going to see what that means.
Oh, that is...
I was excited by the concept of Rebirth. Yeah. So, with your... I've got to access at least one card. Well, let's do a quick run on your headquarters. Go shopping.
Go Still for useless. It, I guess. You're welcome.
But it kind of helps me more. And I'm still getting the daily cast, so again, even more appropriate.
Man, I'm doing really badly on the money front. You'd think you were the corporation here.
I mean, I think we had this exact conversation when this was reversed. Yeah, it was the exact same
last time too. I had all the money and you had not much.
I'm also going to run on R&D. Are you able to res?
Nope.
Okay, then I guess continuous movement.
We just go in.
And breach server. Oh, and I accessed Cyberdeck Sandbox. Which, in your case, the first time each turn you purge virus counters, you would gain 4 credits. But also, I have now scored this. So, 2 all.
No.
2 all.
Oh, no.
Yep. And you know what? I'm going to draw a card. I'm actually going to have to now get used to drawing my own cards like some kind of peasant. And I end my turn, which means I now transform into my digital identity, Hoshikoshiro Maho Shoujo. When my turn begins, I draw a card, I lose a credit. And if I did not access any cards this turn, I flip the identity back to Hoshikoshiro Untold Protagonist. I know. I do, like, it's just, I mean, obviously it's like, you know, it's a very anime inspired card, but also like the fact that it's a literal digital identity. It's like it's the literal VTuber card.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she's a pink magical girl. She's basically you. Give her a pair of cat ears.
Yeah. Ah.
Because that is your law, isn't it? You're a magical girl, but you're also a cat. So you're too evil to fight evil by moonlight. You're too lazy to fight evil by moonlight.
Yeah, lazy's the right
Sorry,
term.
not
It's
too
like I'm
evil.
technically a magical girl, but like the whole saving the world thing sounds like a lot of effort, so I just play video games. But with a cool cape.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Cool cape and a magic automaton.
Yes.
Oh, Xperex's magical girl.
Magical girl, yes.
I have a redeem on my channel.
Magical girl.
Which is called Punchably Posh. It has, but that I have been accused of that being slightly cat-like because it's. Because what we have established is that with certain posh accents, there just seems to be an excess of Y's.
Naruhodo.
Naruhodo.
I see.
Because of all the extra Y's.
Yes.
my chat is now being like, oh god, I can see it. What the hell is going on?
You know, like, nya?
You know, like, nya.
Yeah.
Right, chat has just Flying Blue Ice has just redeemed a hydrate. Whilst you're taking your turn, I am going to quickly go and refill my glass, so it will be distant just for a moment. But please carry on. Entertain. Oh, I will do that when I come back with a drink, Kale.
Perfect.
Distant Loxley first.
Perfect. Yes, please hydrate first. Very important. Okay, Loxley's gone. Time to cause chaos.
Actually, I'm going to set myself to eyes closed, sleepy locks, because people were saying it was slightly freaky with me not being just staring whilst I go silently.
Right. Okay. Now Loxley's gone. Time to cause chaos. I don't think he heard me though. That's great. I still don't have any idea what I'm doing at the moment though. I don't like this corp deck much. There's not much I feel like I can even do at this point. Why do I have all these useless cards? I don't want that. I don't need that.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so what have you done?
I've stuck something in server 2, and that's literally it so far. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, you've installed the card in server 2, and you are going really.
Money.
That's
my servers are interesting.
That's bureaucracy, baby. It's bloated and inefficient.
It's true. Anyway, you know
the
what
eyes
time
whipping
it is.
open suddenly was somehow terrifying. Oh dear. Well, it's going to be even worse now when I'm having to suddenly speak a very posh accent.
Nice.
Yes. This is also just the accent I use when I'm suddenly being a bit of a ponce.
I was going to say I could join in too, but I don't know if I really have a posh accent. I feel like every time I try to do a posh accent, I just turn into like a sat-nav.
I mean, that could also be interesting. Also, I love that this...
It's also kind of posh. In 200 yards, turn left. You have reached your destination. Anyway, I have no idea what I am doing.
Well, you've used an action to gain a credit, and you are ending your turn with 2 credits and 5 cards in
I am
headquarters.
indeed. And now it is your turn.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, for me, my mind is trying to ape like Jacob Rees-Mogg and one of the, so which is why I come with a very stupid accent. Yours is just your normal voice. I think also you as a Southerner have a slightly more. Oh, you're not a Southerner. You're a Midlander.
Southerner?
I apologize.
How dare you?
I apologize. I apologize profusely. But you
How
don't have
very dare
the
you.
more the stronger Midlands accent.
The really thick, broad accents, yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Bloated
it is your
inefficient.
turn.
Sounds like your da. Ah, well, one of the working class, is it? God, I must admit, I do use the accents to make a lot of bad jokes, to at least use a lot of very, very bad jokes.
I do love the bad jokes. Actually, I would say they're pretty good.
How is one coping with the weather, dear chap? I'm not. I'm a satyr. My entire lower body is hair, and I'll be honest, a lot of the torso is hair as well. Because if I were not a satyr, I would almost certainly be a bear.
Oh, that would be worse.
Well, I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. If you're just looking at me from the top half, a lot of people might confuse me for a bear anyway, in a different sense of the word.
Ha! But yeah, I'm
Gently pointing to flags above head. Better.
I'm just so warm.
Okay, we're starting. What in the... I mean, I dig it, but... Okay. Oh, that sounds wonderful. There's nothing wrong with being a bear. No, I agree, but the hair is something of a problem. As someone with a weird... Kale says, as somebody with a weirdly convincing text-to-speech voice, they love Lyri's GPS voice. I'm glad.
Thank you. I'm glad you approve.
Right. This feels like the wrong card to play when I'm putting on this accent, but I am going to play the card Labor Rights. Which means I can trash the top 3 cards of my stack, shuffle 3 cards from my heap into my stack, draw 1 card, and remove this event from the game instead of trashing it. So I am going to take in...
oh no.
Unexpected item in the begging area.
Unexpected item in bagging area.
Yes, I think that may have been a request more for you than for me, but I thought I would fulfill it anyway. Also, there's questions as to how much you'd charge to record an entire sat nav for all the people.
Thank you for shopping at insert shop name here.
Oh, definitely put this back in. That is... Ooh, that's fun. Maybe, no. That was useful. Well, that's also good. There's too many good things. Oh, actually, I know exactly what I'm putting back in my stack. Yes, I am going to put in this, and there's another 2 of those in the game, so I'm actually okay with that. This, however, was very good. So, and I draw a card, and I have, I now have an, no, don't tell the corp what you have in your hand. Chat can see.
Don't worry, you can tell me.
I definitely
won't use it against you. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
I have a request for something I need you to say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drop the posh accent. I'm going to.
Okay.
And this is this is for a lot of people who will recognize this. I'm going to drop you a phrase in the chat.
Mm-hmm. I'm so curious now.
Please say that in your most corporate speak.
Attention, associates. You put the U in Yukon.
Somebody please clip that, because I need to send that to the Law of Names breathing space Discord later.
Also, I am not an AI. I am definitely real. You can trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust
me. Okay, what have I got? Doing it. Thank you, Kale. Sorry,
what have you got?
I have a black orchestra. which is a decoder. Whenever I encounter a code gate, I may install Black Orchestra from my heap, but I don't need to do that. I can just go through. That's my second click. I'm going to...
Lyri disliked that.
We're going to run on server 2. Access all the cards. Reach it. What's in here? What is in here? What are you... Oh, yeah. Click the card to access it. You must access all cards in this server. Okay, fine. So that is Rashida Jahim. So I will point out, as I'm accessing this, you can res and trash her right now. I feel that is the polite thing to let...
No, I can't, though. It's got to be at the start of a turn.
Oh, it's got to be at the...
Which is why I just dumped her
right,
there.
Okay. Well, you've resed her anyway.
That's
yep,
okay.
she's been trashed.
It was a free res.
And I knew it. I knew it was the Tranquility home grid. In the bin. Away with you. Away with you. And then... Oh, you know what? Curiosity's getting the better of me. What is in here? What is in here? Oh, fun. I will encounter the ice. I will use... This is a code gate. Yes, it is. I am going to... Yeah, I still need to... So I'm already matching you on strength. But I still need to pay because that is the specific wording of the card. I need to pay 3 for +2 strength and break up to 2 code gate subroutines. Which is a shame, but anyway. Match strength, fully break gatekeeper. And you know what? Actually, no, that's fine. I don't need to remove the... I'm not too fussed about gatekeeper being there. Like, gatekeeper is not too much of a blocker. So I'm not gonna trash gatekeeper. I'm not gonna trash gatekeeper. I think you need to press continue to movement.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And I breached the server. I don't think I can actually do anything with this information, but it is good to know what's in here. I access Chrysium Grid. Runs against this server cannot be declared successful. Oh, interesting. Oh, but it's not... Is it not rezzed? I guess it's not rezzed. No action. Whenever the run approach this server, end the run unless they either spend credit clicks or pay 5. For some reason, that I think you didn't have that because you didn't have that rezzed at the start of the run or before I accessed the server.
Oh, did I need to res that before I click continue?
I think so, yeah. Technolocker, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the subscription for 2 months. That's really appreciated. Yeah. Thank you very much for the support.
I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse somehow.
I've been playing Borderlands 3 after seeing your Let's Plays, so I've very much been enjoying the new news.
It's so fun.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, I think the trouble is Borderlands 2 is still just the best game they made. But it is a lot of fun playing playing Borderlands 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I've really enjoyed 3 as well. I feel like I like them both in different ways. Like, it doesn't feel fair to say that like 2 is better than 3 because 2 has got the better villain. Bar literally nobody ever. Like, you can't beat Handsome Jack.
It's hard, yeah.
But I'm having so much fun with 3 too that it... Like,
3-2? Okay, 3-2. So, to be honest, 3-2-1. I'm pretty happy with that information because, like, you know what? Runs against that server can't be successful. There's not actually the most useful... Ah, I see. Okay, so that's the benefit of the advanced assembly lines. But you can't use it during the run. Okay. But, to be fair, also, like, your ability to res any of that is now severely hindered by the fact that you don't have money.
Shush.
gameplay for BL3 is a huge glow up. Yeah, actually, to be honest, what I say this as a genuine compliment, but I love that they took a lot of their cues from Apex, because there's so much of, like, you know, the slide, the climbing. I think it's absolutely wonderful, because I don't tend to, as you may have guessed, I don't tend to play a lot of, like, fast-paced multiplayer games. I like my games a little bit slower paced and thoughtful, and allowing for a talk. But yeah, that's something that basically plays like a single player Apex is great. Yeah, you have a lot of opinions about Borderlands 3 and 2, because they had so much good room to work with streamer influencer villains, and they managed to make it dry one-note daddy issues. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, I don't know, it's just like I like some of the jokes they make at the expense of the streamer influencer culture, but also it's like, yeah, it's like there's a lot more depth you could mine. What are you doing secretly and quietly? You have far too much focus.
No, you think I'm planning things, but really I've
oh, you okay?
My brain is melted and I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I got money.
Yeah, you got money. You installed a new piece of ice, and then you just got into more money.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna start my turn. So interesting. Why don't I just gain a credit? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I should have. Hang on. I draw one card and lose. Oh, I see. Okay. So I was wondering why I had a credit suddenly. But but I knew that Hoshikashiro meant that I had to lose a credit. But what actually happened is I had daily cast, so I gained 2 credits and then immediately lost one of those credits.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't have a huge amount of money, which is a shame. But you know what? We can work with this. Yeah, everything in your archives is face up.
Yep.
I don't have the money for this. You know what? I might just... Oh! Flying Blue Ice, thank you for the 100 bits. And also, a hype train is close, which always surprises me when that pops up. Very surprising.
Ha! There!
Lyri,
there it is!
Thank you very much. This is actually my first hype trade.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's exciting. Yeah. Oh, heck yes!
So thank you very much. That is very very kind and generous of you. I appreciate you for giving me my first ever hype train. You know what? I'm just going to gain some credits. I'm going to be real hype and gain credits and transform back into a regular non-magical girl.
Back to the real world.
Indeed. And I end my turn.
And I start my turn.
And
I cry.
I mean, you're starting with more credits this time around. So yeah, guys, I've just finished my hedge fund. I've just finished my daily casts. You know, however long that particular streamathon's been going. Thank you so much for the hype. Techno, thank you for the 600 bits. That's very kind of you. I do appreciate it. Yeah, there's a very... Kale, I like the flag. Choo-choo!
Choo-choo!
Yeah, I don't... How do you even respond to hype trains? It's like... Also, it's like... I'm not, like, the most naturally hype person. Like, I can speak very enthusiastically. And yeah. Oh, guys, thank you so much. Level 1 hype train.
Level up!
Level up. Flying Blue Ice. Yeah. Techno, thank you for 600. Kale, thank you for the 100 bits. Lyri, thank you for the 100 bits. Flying Blue Ice, thank you for 200 bits. Choo choo, indeed. Quite so.
Heck yes.
Also, my decision to put that goat noise on every single alert. I am absolutely happy with. I love that goat noise.
Oh, I can't hear it. I'll have to go back and look at the VOD afterwards because I really want to hear it now.
That's fair. All of my alerts are the same goat noise.
Oh, that's so good.
For a raid, which is a herd of goats.
Oh, that's the best. Oh, there's one place close to where I live where there are goats that sound like human beings.
Oh.
And it is the funniest thing I've ever heard. The first time I saw them, I thought someone was like playing a joke, like there was a guy around the corner just making noises.
Oh, right.
But it was goats. It was the goats who made the noises.
Oh my word. Right, so let's have a quick look. Sorry, I'm just catching with the chat. Flying Blue Ice likes the little Easter eggs dotted around in, I'm guessing Borderlands 3, because I didn't see a Hobbit 1 in 2, and I have played 2 to kind of death. Also, I have never heard of Necrotafeo, which to me suggests Borderlands 3.
That's an area in 3.
Faye says, move shooters, not to be a complete honking nerd, a nerd in my Cyberpunk board game playthrough. I shall have no such thing. But that is more of a draw from Titanfall.
Forbidden.
Ah, okay, it's more from Titanfall since that's what started it. But Apex Titanfall is potato. Oh, I don't know what. Oh, wait, hang on. Why can't you hear it?
Oh, no.
Apparently nobody's been able to hear my goat thing. Apparently that's just been something that I have been, that's just been for me.
It's just for you.
I guess it's because my desktop audio isn't being picked up. Like I have everything routed through different things. I will have to find out where exactly that noise is coming from. And
figure out how to fix it.
Yeah, exactly. That is a fair point. Thank you, Kale. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was a thing. That's just been a noise solely for me.
Just imagine now, like, wait, don't you hear the goats? You don't hear the goats? Only I can hear the goats, but there's so many goats.
Right, I am starting my turn. I gain 2 credits. No, that's if I accessed a card, I gain 2 credits. So I'm just starting with 5 credits and 5 cards in my grips. The goats are living in my drywall. Secret goats! That being said, I am going to play Sure Gamble, which lets me get 9. I'm going to put in... You know what? I think it's a good time to put in the paperclip.
Oh, I don't.
You think the Fae replace your child? Nay, goats. It's all goats. I am the Fae. I'm a satyr. Let's have a quick shifty in your headquarters.
Alright, come have a look.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh yeah, you have a bunch of really nasty things in server 1, don't you? Okay, no action. Let's have a quick shifty at your R&D. Would you like to res this ice?
I'm deciding.
You can't see certain bits of my chat. Techno currently has the bits leader, the number 1 bits leader, and Flying Blue Ice has the 2nd place. That is that's fun. Yeah, sincerely, thank you very much to. Nice. I think possibly you or Kale. I think you, but oh yeah, you have bits leader 3. Sorry, I never know where these little badges show up on people's things. Drafter, so you may add 1 card from Archives to Headquarters, and you may install 1 card from Archives or HQ, ignoring all costs. Well, the thing is, you've got some really nice cards in your HQ. What is this? This is Sentry. Techno, thank you very much for the 500 bits. It's very appreciated.
No!
Sentry.
Right at the end, but it was still a hype train.
Yeah, it is. It's level 1 hype train. So yeah, thank you. Emotes are being delivered to you guys right now. Thank you very much. Payment didn't go through. Oh, I hate that. I hate it when that happens. That is an adorable hype pat. That is very cute.
My hype pat.
Hype pat. I also got the hype pat. And Techno got hype love. Choo choo. Right. Okay. So this is a sentry. Do I have something to break a sentry? I don't. Okay, well, I guess I don't have the choice but to continue to encounter the ice. Oh. But then there's this. Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait, what?
Thanks.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
It's a sentry.
It's a sentry.
Oh,
It's MK
no.
Ultra. Whenever you encounter a sentry, you may install MK Ultra from your heap. Do you know what? I would like to just say absolute mad respect to anybody who plays this deck and remembers everything that is in their heap.
There's so much.
Because I'll be honest, if I would definitely not have known that was a thing unless I had specifically been alerted to it by Jinteki. So if you play this deck and you remember that kind of stuff, that being said, I guess the World Championships are are entirely played online, so it does make sense. Like you do have those reminders. So this is power 3. I can pay 3 to get +2 strength and break up to 2 sentry subroutines if I'm able. Do you know what? I would love to. And do you know what? Lyri? Been hanging around for a while. I think it's time to discuss the hippo in the room.
Oh no! Oh, I forgot. No, I forgot about the hippo. No.
Sorry, I need to do something because I've never. Yeah. Hang on. I need to do this again. Lyri, we had to discuss the hippo in the room. A bow, bow, bow. Teenage wasteland. Reach server. What's in here? The hell is in here?
Just look at it. I don't care anymore.
Oh no!
No! No, you're taking all my agendas. No.
Yes, that's kind of how the game works.
No! You're not allowed to. It's illegal.
Again, yes, that's explicitly how the game works. There is I am an in-universe. I'm an in-universe criminal.
It's like you're a hacker fighting against corporations illegally, and I'm just like, but you can't do that. That's against the law.
But that's illegal. You're being murdered, but that's illegal.
Oh. My hand at the moment is just useless.
And I end my turn.
Guess I'm starting mine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was the first proper time this game where I've definitely had that hacker voice I'm in moment. Oh, and because I'm Hashiko Shiro, I got 2 credits at the end of my turn. Nice.
But now you're back to digital.
I am, which means I lose some. I
don't like the sound of that laugh.
Well, I'm going to install Pad Tap. Because I want to see how much is that worth to you.
Damn it, I just got rid of that.
I mean,
Stop hacking me.
It's been about an hour since you got rid of that, to be fair. It was one of the first cards I played.
Yeah. I call up the anarchist hacker that's destroying my company. Stop hacking me!
The anarchist hacker who masquerades as a magical girl on the internet as well. Also, I know I pointed this out last time, but I absolutely adore the flavor text on PadTap.
Yes, I love it.
You called me, sir?
Why does my pad keep flashing sensitive information transfer?
Huh, that's strange. Mine only does that on Tuesdays. Also, that is 5,000 sigils I just saved you, Kale. I have my accents really heavily locked down in terms of both their cost and the timeouts. Because I do, not because I don't trust chat, but because I don't trust my mod.
That's always the best part.
Like, I don't know if you get
like,
extra.
Chat's fine, but Kale, gotta look out for them.
I do. I absolutely. This is absolutely. You're a monstrous gremlin. Brackets loving.
Kale, you're great. Never change.
Right. So that's my first glitch.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play an I've Had Worse with my 1 credit. Ooh. You are a menace, so I gave you mod privileges. Yeah, it actually makes you less of a menace. It's hilarious. Better menace, you know, right? Exactly. Precisely.
I mean, I guess then you've got like a threat as well. You can be like, I'll take your sword away. I'll do it.
I probably wouldn't. Like, it's too much effort.
No, you don't say that. You make the threat, but you don't say.
I gave you the responsibility. Now you have to be the example. Well, exactly.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. That's just great. You know what? I'm gonna use my last 2 clicks to gain a couple of credits, and I end my turn.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, it's exciting. It's good times. It's good times.
Hedge fund.
That game. That money game. That money game. Now Kale has even more responsibility with no threat. I mean, I'm a satyr. We are of the Fae. I am a capricious Caprian.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What trap are you setting? So you've headpins. I gain.
I don't know why you think that.
Sheer knowledge. Right. I start my turn. I am going to play Deuce's Wild. So I'm gonna.
That one again.
Gain 3 credits. It was one of the ones I think I took it out of my. Yeah, I specifically took it out of my heap because it was such a good. Because it's such a good card. I'm also going to expose a piece of ice and make a run. When what's great is I don't necessarily have to make a run on that server. So if I'm like, oh, now that I know what's in here, I'm going to leave that the hell alone. Which piece of ice do I expose? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And I will run on server 3.
Okay.
Oh, I think I may have made a mistake. I think I needed to actually... It needed to be on the specific server that I was running on. Because I didn't actually get to expose... Oh, no. Okay, it's Ansel. Ansel is... That was not particularly made clear in the UI. Logs, I have exposed Ansel 1.0, protecting server 1 at partition 1. So I could actually use clicks to break that.
Wait, how?
Literally at the top. Top of the card. Lose click. Break one subroutine on this ice. Only the runner can use this ability.
Ah.
Ansel is a great card, but it is a bit of a glass cannon.
Mm-hmm. So what you doing?
Yeah, you know what? That Managam Skunkworks is just not good for me.
Okay.
A bad damn time.
Getting rid of them.
What do I need to do for you? So you're a code gate. I need some more credits. That's a shame. Oh, okay. That's probably a useful thing to put in at some point. Oh, okay. This is definitely fun. I'm going to get a credit, and I'm going to play the turning wheel, which I keep. Oh no, sorry, that was. Sorry, I need to undo click.
Oh, okay.
Because I double clicked and I didn't mean to do that.
Oops.
Undo click. Sorry. So I did want to put in the turning wheel. Which just kind of, yeah, I just thought this was a really good. Also, what I love about it is it doesn't actually say when a run on HQ or R&D ends successfully.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Also, I'm really glad we I'm really glad we played these cards again, because I was kind of like, should we do something different?
Yeah, but no, I feel like because of us discarding so many, because of the way the deck works, I feel like it's still a good chance to see more cards.
Yeah, and also like the fact that we've managed to play the fact, because we didn't see turning wheel last time. You know, I get to play with an entirely new person, which is kind of cool.
It's cool. And it's not cool, it's very warm, but...
Netrunner, it's really cool, guys. That's the advertisement. But yeah, I'm gonna run on your R&D.
Okay.
Now you can probably res that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest, I'm gonna guess I don't get to... I'm not gonna do too well off it. Am I waiting for something on you, or do I need to click continuous movement? Approach ice. Sorry.
Continuous movement, yep.
Oh, okay, so you didn't bother resing it?
I'm not resing it.
Oh. Okay.
I'll soon see if I regret that or not.
Okay, that's useful to know, but not the worst thing. No action. And, yep, there goes the turning wheel. The wheel turns.
The wheel, it turns.
Which also means that next time, if I've got 2 haunted power counters, I will, I get to get an additional card from HQ or R&D.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a really, like, these are, like, I love these cards that just let you do more stuff. Like, rummaging through more. Also, your R&D is getting low.
Yep, it is.
I definitely need to work on getting credits, because my credits are pretty low right now. That being said, Hoshikashiro. Right, well, I know you've got that agenda then.
I don't know why you'd say that.
But see, the thing is, it does mean that potentially I could have free range into R&D, because you've been because you can only have 9 credits, and if these two, so I know this is Ansel, Wait, what? Let me. Yeah, Ansel. So Ansel costs 6 to res, which means if I run right at the start of my turn, you might not res this R&D one, because if that costs more than 4, you're not resing your second piece of ice.
They are true words.
She's going quiet. Start the turn. I lose a credit. And... Hello? Hello?
Hello?
No, sorry, I can hear you. For some reason, it's... I'm clicking the start turn button.
Is it not working? Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do on my end.
It's fine. Okay. Sorry, there was just lag.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll definitely do that. I'll gain a credit. I will play Rizeki. When my turn begins, I just gain a credit.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's a good card.
I want it.
You can't. You're not
I
a runner.
know. I know
Actually,
I can't, but I still want it.
I do love that one of the things, and this is actually from when Fantasy Flight had the license, one of the runners they added. So there's obviously the 3 factions and then 4 courts. But there is actually a 4th-ish runner faction, which is just like kind of independence. They don't have any affiliation. So they have some extra influence to play with. So they can put more like Anarch and Shaper and Criminal cards in. But they don't have any option to... They don't really have the power to go... They don't have like their own dedicated stuff that they can choose from. And one of them is Adam, who we have a second deck, which I think we should play next time. But the other one is Sunny LeBeau, and her lore is that she is she's probably what would be termed a white hat hacker. She's a SecOps expert. So that within the lore, she is acting as the hacker, but in such a way that the company, like as a test of the company's security systems. Yeah. Which I always thought was a very nice, flavorful piece of lore.
It's cool.
Right, I've got 2 clicks.
Yep.
Let's try and run R&D, and yeah. Do I need to click continuous movement, or is
I'm trying to make decisions. My brain is not working.
That is absolutely fine. It's very warm, and also we have been playing this game. Like, I love this game, and I think the fact that you and I also talk. Resin Gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess you get to reveal up to 3 agendas in headquarters or archives. I know there are not archives. Then shuffle them into R&D. Continue to cast your ice. And yeah, I can't do anything with that. So I do have the power, but I cannot afford the power. So yeah, let unbroken subroutines fire.
Hey, guess what?
You had a handful of...
Guess who has no agendas?
Oh, in your hand. Oh, wow. You do get to draw a card. You do get to draw 3 cards, though, so that's something.
Yeah. Up to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And my last turn, I will gain a credit. I don't know if I actually accessed a card this turn, so I think I'm going to transform back. End my turn.
Yeah, there you go. Start of my turn.
Mm-hmm. I actually remember this being the case with my own with my deck, was the fact that I just did not have any, like, all the agendas were weirdly low down in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I think it got to a point where you were running on my R&D, and it was just like, oh, yeah, you've just got to kind of go through. Ooh, seamless launch. Okay.
Blum blum. Ooh, hold on.
Sito Goon, how are you doing? We're doing very well. Thank you very much.
There we go. And I get to choose a card from archives to add to my HQ. Boom. There we go. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, I'm going to start my turn.
Yeah.
I have 3 credits. They are good
How are
credits.
things going? I genuinely have no idea.
I mean, we're currently
We're pretty
tied.
even at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, we're currently tied, and I'm pretty sure the 3 agenda point cards that exist, most of the 3 agenda point cards that exist in your deck become only 2 agenda point cards when I score them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's something to do with, like, I can't remember the exact wording of it, but I do specifically remember it was like, okay, this is actually a bit of a throwaway thing because I am pretty chill with the idea of you getting this because it's not worth as much to you.
It's still not an instant win, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But yeah, Sito Goon, thank you very much for coming by. Hope you're doing well. What do I want to do? Oh, you know what I want to do? I mean, I've got to. The wheel turns.
Oh.
The wheel turns. R&D is barely defended.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Yep, we're in an R&D. We're encountering that ice. I mean, there's nothing you can do on that front. What is this? A code gate? So that would be my Black Orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a very anime name.
It is. It's very cool.
I play the Black Orchestra.
It's certainly a cooler name than Paperclip.
That is true.
Like, the Paperclip is great, but also you hear the name and you're just like, oh, a Paperclip.
That is Clippy. That is just Clippy. Yeah, it's like Black Orchestra, MK Ultra, Paperclip.
And then it's like, hey, it looks like you're trying to breach R&D. Can I help?
Yes, absolutely. Right, we're going to breach the server. Right. I'm not going to do any action on that.
Oh, it's a big fear.
Wait, why didn't I... Right, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to undo that click because I didn't realize I had to actively...
Oh, you have to, like, activate the turning wheel.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Fortunately, there is a very easily accessible undo button in this game.
Yeah, I'm very glad there is that.
So, run, R&D, like, encounter ice. I'm going to pay my 3 credits again to... match and break. So everything's exactly the same. I'm going to action the signal card in R&D. So I'm going to breach the server. That's 1. And that is 2. That is less helpful than I would have liked it to be. But
okay, I'm happy with that. You didn't get an agenda, so I'm happy.
No, I did not. I'm also going to do that. Run on server 4 because I'm just too nosy. Yeah, bye. No, go away. You're not invited. No, you're really
I'm making
useful.
you waste money, though, at least.
You are making me waste money, but also because I just scored a card, I am going to flip my identity and gain 2 credits. Which admittedly nets me down to a single credit because I lose a credit at the start of the next turn. But you know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
Also, what's great is the turning wheel also gets a power counter because I stole no agendas during the run.
I'm going to use... what am I going to use?
Like, at this point, there is a genuine option to just kind of keep running R&D. And that's kind of a valid strategy. Just kind of keep, because if you just drawn then, like the 2 you had a mandatory draw, and also you just drew another card. So the 2 cards I just saw are no longer there, and I know what they were. So it's less useful for me to go into your hand than it is to go into R&D.
Mm-hmm.
No, I accept that possibly this card here is that you have protected like God itself is powerful, but also you've not spent any credits upgrading it, so I'm thinking not. Hedge fund, it's fine, gives me money. Ice protecting it, yeah.
There we go.
That's fine. I figured I had to. I figured you had to eventually.
Yeah.
But how much does it cost, Lyri? How much does it cost?
I have a lot of money.
Do you know what? Someday, Lyri, I'm gonna go up to Dan D'Argenio, and I'm gonna say, you don't know why, but I would like to shake your hand. Do you know why?
Oh no!
Because Dan D'Argenio was the 2014 world champion.
That one again. I'm sick of this card.
Yep.
I'm sick of it. It's awful.
Oh, you got nothing!
No, you see, I'm completely bluffing. Damn it!
You got nothing! R&D, R&D, R&D.
No. Oh. I'm still gonna res it.
I mean, that's fine. Fine. I mean, to be honest, that does let you get back your Rashida Jaheim or any other number of things.
Oh, I'm not getting Rashida Jaheim back. She's just gonna get destroyed again.
It's true. I mean, to be honest, like, probably, like, there are probably better options, like Advanced Assembly Lines, Tranquility Home Grid. Like, at a guess, I would say you probably go for actually, I could literally look.
Okay.
Yeah, you went for... I know exactly what you got.
Yeah, because you can...
Because I can... Yeah.
Look through, yeah.
Cool. Continue to movement. Continue to approach ice. Encounter the ice. Add 2 strength. Break up to 2 code gate subroutines.
Hold on.
Have fun. Flying Blue Ice, thank you so much for swinging by, and thank you very much for contributing to the... Oh! So you used Gatekeeper... Wait, what?
I don't know what just happened. That shouldn't have happened.
No. Okay, I'm gonna undo that click.
Yeah, undo that click and redo it, because that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened. Okay. So I just ran on...
Yeah, ran on R&D.
So I got 4 clicks. So I played Deuce's Wild?
Yeah,
What's the play area? I don't understand what this play area thing is. Hang on, let me just undo the turn.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened.
I think it's just got, for some reason, it's just got to a point where... Oh, okay.
The game, like, activated the subroutines even though you broke them, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, sorry, I've just realised there is a thing where if you play a card, it goes into the play area, and if you click undo click, it doesn't go back into your hand. So I don't know if you've been able to see that, but I've had a 4th card in my grip for turns and turns and turns, and I've just completely...
Oh, I had no idea.
Okay, right. Dan Argenio, gain 3 credits. Expose an ice, make a run. Expose that one. Run an R&D. Continue to movement.
Resing it.
Let unbroken subroutines fire.
Alright.
Do your thing.
Yep.
Continue to continue to move.
Yep.
You do that.
Continue to
ice.
approach ice.
Encounter ice. Right. Match and fully break.
Continue to movement.
Okay, cool. Breach server. God fucking damn it.
Yep.
All that effort.
I take it was useful.
Right,
Do you like
gain
it?
credit. You know what? Gain another credit. Run here. Run server 5. Breach it. No, not allowed.
I rezzed it.
Oh, you still get to res it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I still get to res it. I just don't get the extra effect.
Yeah, that's fair. That is absolutely fair.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
Wonderful. Great. It's going so well.
See, I don't know if you're playing me. This is the genuine thing. I don't know if you're getting that you're like slowly just building up this impeccable like you have got a Doom stack. You just spin up to remove the stuff from the game, shuffle up 2 cards from archives into R&D. That's fair. That makes a lot of sense.
And
My Twitch is definitely I think my Twitch is my OBS Twitch integration is having a bit of a problem with my OBS because
Oh no.
Well, I'm just
Is it not
suddenly
working
noticing that like I'm missing about half of the conversations that are happening. So like Flying Blue Ice has just said have fun you two.
Yeah.
But I didn't see that it also said going to head off and grab a shower.
Hope you have a good shower.
Yeah, hope you do well.
Oh, I'm getting so like hyper focused on the cards because I'm too hot to multitask at the moment. It's too warm. I'm just like
That's fair.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. Too hot to multitask would be a very funny sentiment in any other situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
See, part of me...
I love that at the moment you lose a credit and then you gain a credit from Rozeki, so it's just like nothing happens.
Yeah, it's kind of great. Well, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Multitask? Me? Look at me. How dare you?
Flips hair. Too hot to multitask.
You know what? I'm gonna play. This has been in my hand for a while. I didn't realize for a while. I'm gonna play Aeneas Informant. So when I access a card with a trash cost not in archives and do not trash it, I may reveal it and gain 1 credit.
Ah.
But also, I'm going to play my Dirty Laundry card, run on server 7, because now whenever... Yeah, because when it's successful... I played Anoetic Void. Whenever the runner... Oh, you're resing it. Whenever the runner approaches this server, you may pay 2 credits and trash 2 cards from HQ. If you do, end the run. Okay, are you going to?
Yep. Wait, I think I need to do an undo. I think it didn't work properly. I think I clicked it in the wrong order. I tried to like... I rezzed after I clicked continue, and I think I should have rezzed first.
Ah, okay, that's fine. We can undo. We can undo the click.
Do I? Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where, like, you know, if this had been a normal situation. Right. Okay. Play area. Go here. Play that. Run server 7. Yeah.
Da, da, da. And
So
then
you pay 2 credits.
I think you need to continue.
Okay, I'll click breach server. Waiting for the court to resolve
There we
pending
go.
triggers. There
Yep.
we go.
There we go.
So you're bouncing me.
Yeah, get out of here.
That's fine. I'll be honest. You just done me a huge fucking favor. You
Oh,
fooled
no.
me. Because now, hey Leary, what's in your R&D? Let's find out. No, hang on. Sorry, that was not R&D. Sorry, undo click. That was the wrong server to hit.
Yeah. I love that the chat goes like, please pause. Runner is acting.
We're not acting out. Right, sorry about that.
Okay.
I didn't mean that.
Mhm.
I meant, hey Leary, what's in your bins?
Ah.
So it was... Okay, that's a shame. Ah well.
Cool.
Hey, I'm really curious.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know something.
Yeah.
How much is this worth to you?
Hmm. Honestly, I don't actually care about it that much. I just wanted you to not get the 5 credits from the dirty laundry. As
That's perfectly fair. That
you
is
can get rid of it if
perfectly...
you want, because then
that's
you're just
perfectly
gonna
legitimate.
have single credit.
I mean, I could do that, but I could also not trash it, let it's been revealed, and gain a credit. Use an ES informant?
Ah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's better than 5, so.
It is better than 5. I absolutely agree. Why did I drift into posh for multitask? I don't know, because sometimes it's when I'm poncing about, I want to be posh.
That's fair.
I want to be a pretty posh boy.
My turn.
Your turn. How have you found Aspiroid? I feel we're kind of getting into
I hate this
something.
deck.
You hate this deck, fair enough.
I hate this deck. I've seen 2 agendas for the whole time.
Though to be fair,
I have
you have
nothing I
also
can do here.
scored 2 agendas.
Yeah, but I'm just there's nothing I can do at the moment. I have a useless hand.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I will say, like, I think this this max deck is insanely fun.
It is. Oh, I had so much fun playing the max deck.
I'm less enamored of this Aspiroid deck.
Yeah, I think so too.
It just also feels a bit slow. Like,
Yeah,
you've got a really nice little oh, my turn.
It feels kind of frustrating to me because, like, I'm building up all of these defenses and I've got nothing to defend. So it's like, what's the point?
Oh. This could end it.
Oh?
That needs that. That needs that. Okay, yeah.
Oh?
So, I might as well. I'm going to install this hippo.
Oh, God.
I'm going to play this overclock.
Oh,
I'm going to run
no.
on your R&D.
Oh.
Okay, so you do... So, you don't have...
I am going to trash the border control and end the run.
Okay. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Spent all my credits. So that is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll gain some credits. End my turn.
Ta-da. Hmm.
Because the thing is, like, my logic is right now, you can only put... You're running out of places where you can hide agendas. Like, I know you're not deliberately hiding agendas, but you also, like, you either have agendas in your hand or you have agendas in that server. And you can only put one agenda in that server at a time.
Yeah.
I'm getting more and more opportunities to go through more of your R&D and headquarters every time I run on them. So it actually doesn't...
It's awful.
Yeah.
This is absolutely awful for me, and there's nothing I can really do about it.
Not in my turn.
Because I've also noticed as well, there aren't many ways to earn credits with this deck, too. You got to be so careful with how you spend them. Yeah, that is definitely what I found. That is what I found, yes. Right, we're going to run on R&D. We're gonna encounter the ice. I'm gonna let those unbroken subroutines fire. Okay.
Centering. Okay, so I need to do that. Oh, also, I'm spending 2 hosted power counters so I can access an extra card in R&D.
Yep. Right, continue to movement.
Continue to movement. Continue to approach. Continue to encounter ice. Match strength, fully break gatekeeper.
Alright.
Breach the server. No. Yes. No action. Okay, that is absolutely fine. Let's see. Let's run over on server 8. Do you need to do anything before I hit breach server?
Yep. I'm just resin it.
Okay, that's fair.
But I'm not gonna remove it from the game. I'm just gonna res it.
Okay, I'm not going to take any action against it. I can't, but I can play Aeneas Informant. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to gain a credit. I'm going to spend... Oh, can I do that once per turn? Oh, okay, I need to do it during the run. Okay, so run on R&D again.
Okay.
And use my 2 hosted power counters again. Continue to counter ice. Let them fire.
Alright. This is...
Because honestly, that's not even the worst card right now, because... You having extant servers out over here that don't actually do much for you? Because, like, Anoetic Void is not doing anything. Spin Doctor is not doing anything. But they are giving me money.
Yeah.
Like, I run on Spin Doctor a couple of times, and I'm pretty much there.
I know, yeah.
Continue to movement. Continue to approach ice. Continue to encounter ice. Match strength, fully break gatekeeper.
In you go.
Reach the server. Off-world office. I score it. And, Global Food Initiative. Steal it.
No! No! Why were they all at the bottom of the deck?
I know, that was deeply frustrating. Considering the number of times that you must have had to shuffle your deck as well.
Oh yeah, I was just sat here like there's literally nothing I can do at the moment because I have no credits and I have no agendas. So
that is pretty much where I found myself with that deck.
And that was good though. It was still fun.
I mean, honestly, the max deck alone, made this matchup so much fun. Like the fact that there's just so much variety. Like let's just think this. I mean, I love the labor rights card. I also love that I was made to play. So I played that whilst I was doing the posh accent. Also interestingly, that was also designed by a champion, designed by 2017 European champion Mike Sheehan.
I see. Cool.
Yeah, so you can see that on the if you look in my
on the little flavor text at the bottom.
Yeah, you can see it on the Juices Wild as well.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's really.
But
cool.
I think that the Max deck is so much fun to play.
Yeah, and the fact that we both played it and got completely different experiences.
I know, it's so cool.
I felt you were really you did really well in terms of money, and like I felt I did as well. But I think the fact that I also slowed down a lot. So
I only got money
Shiro
because
is very good
getting
at
my hedge funds back from the archives.
Like Shiro is really cool because like she still lets you gain cards when you're in her alternative form.
Yeah.
And it's kind of that really nice risk reward thing of you're losing a credit every time, but you are automatically drawing a card. So effectively it's a bonus click.
It's very cool.
Like I don't think I had to draw a card that entire game. I think at one point I played I've Had Worse.
Yeah,
and that was it. I don't think I actually clicked the draw card that entire game. Yeah, I'm really glad, having discussed Hushkashiro before the stream.
It was so cool to check her out too.
Yeah. Like, I could definitely see myself building a deck that kind of makes more use of her. Like, because some of these cards really work well with her. Like, Overclock works incredibly well because it's just like you want to be accessing cards constantly because you always have that free draw. Like,
and it's like if you're losing the credits from the skill, if you've got something like Overclock, then you've just got the credits in the card to use for your runs.
Or like Dirty Laundry, where you get benefits off the runs. Or I mean, Juices Wild. That card is so good. I'm not sure I'm ever going to make a deck that does not have Juices Wild in it.
It's so good. It's just like any of the two in any order. Just it can be used for so many things.
Yeah, it is a wonderfully. I mean, I think I only used it one time, but like, you know, if you had been playing a more tag heavy corp, if you had been playing a corp that was like coming around my house and kicking my shins, that would have been, useful. So I'm really curious now. What was in your various Doom stacks?
This one, I just had this one, which is the runs against the server cannot be declared successful.
Yeah. So this was like you were, and what was it? What else was guarding that server?
It was the
Ancel I saw, which was
Ancel,
here.
which you saw. Hold on.
I think you just click on it.
It won't let me res it. Oh, I think it's because I don't have enough credits.
Just give yourself a bunch of credits.
Give myself a bunch. There we go. But yeah, I had the Ancel, which you saw. Okay, and then I also had a magnet, which was just there to
choose one installed program, host on a piece of ice. Oh, okay.
I don't have any programs, but I just
so that's if you look in my heap, just towards on the top, very top towards the right, there's a virus called Botulus. So neither of us use that, but that's something I would install on a piece of ice. So when I install this program, when your turn begins, place one virus counter on the program, and you can use that to break a subroutine. So Botulus is actually really cool. I would have liked to play it at some point, but
if it had been, I would have been able to get rid of it with this.
Well, you would have been able to put it in the magnet, and the magnet would have been able to.
Yeah.
Well, like every time
each hosted program loses all abilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your virus is useless.
Yes,
I broke
exactly.
you.
So, and what was in front of your R&D? Was that another bluff?
It was another bluff. It was another drafter.
Fair enough. And then what was guarding your headquarters? Did you have anything in your headquarters at the end?
Nope. I do not have a single agenda in my headquarters.
I mean, that I would believe, but did you not like? Okay,
But I
so you had
have,
another gatekeeper. You had,
and then I had another Ansel.
that makes sense. Yeah, Ansel is very
Stuff in
good.
there.
Again, I'm now noticing this with like the European champion Patrick Gower, 2018.
Yes. Oh, I didn't notice that too. Nice.
I think this is actually a really nice part of the community of Netrunner.
Yeah, I love so much.
And I love that Nisei, like I've seen people referencing, because apparently from what I have read, Rotom Appliance won in 2020 as well. So I think that Rotom Appliance has played and has designed a number of cards. In fact, I wonder if we can find out.
Yeah, because the border control was also a world champion design one. Chris Dyer from 2016.
Yeah. I wonder. There's not really any. I don't think there's anything you can specifically search on the deck build on the card screen.
Yeah, you just have to look.
You just gotta have a look. Yeah. Which is a shame. In fact, let me have a quick look. I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
Rotom Appliance. Also, thank you to Rotom Appliance for putting their deck builds on so thoroughly on all of their on Netrunner DB. It's very appreciated.
It's always so nice.
Patrick Gower. So not just so it's not just oh wow, he is prolific judging by the badges he's got. So yeah, he has been top 16 Worlds 2018, winner Worlds 2021, winner of Europe 2018, winner of Regionals 2019, winning Regionals 2017. So he has got a number of cards that he has played. Yeah. So let's have a quick look for Patrick Gower. See if there's any. No, unfortunately, again, you can't search by. Unfortunately, you can't search by flavor text. But,
yeah, it's a shame you can't do that because I feel like it would be so interesting.
I mean, it's understandable. Like it's this is an entirely volunteer team who are running Nisei, and that is not a piece of information that is immediately pertinent for the average person. Unless I was making like a particular gimmick deck where I was like, I want to use every single. I now want to do that. I now want to make a gimmick deck which just uses as many as possible of the created by.
Totally do that.
I don't know if it would be workable, but it would be fascinating to do.
Yeah, I feel like there's probably going to be a list that somebody has made somewhere.
There must be. I will try and find it. It's more just I'm not sure I will be able to find it immediately in the next few minutes whilst we're still streaming, and I feel like the keyboard ASMR would not be what you actually what people want. Is not the content people come to Satyr's strategy for. So thank you, Kale. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That also brings us to we've actually played all of the factions except for Jinteki and Adam, or the neutral, I suppose, is the way. So I actually have this was clearly a little bit of a little bit optimistic. But I did send you a couple of decks that I found. So I found one. To be honest, it would have been really appropriate to play them today because they are both decks that won in Mediterranean countries. So I think the Adam deck that I sent you won in. Let me just check. Let me go back into Discord and just double check. So the Adam deck run at Barcelona, and the Jinteki deck won in the Bologna County. So Bologna, Italy, and Barcelona, Spain.
Oh, hold on, I don't want to be evil anymore. There we go.
You don't want to be fair. So. But yeah, next time we have to come back, and we have to round them out. We have to play a Jinteki deck. We have to play an Adam deck. I think that is what has to happen.
That is the plan, I think. Yeah. I think that so far my favorite deck to play has been the Max one.
The Max deck is amazing.
I had so much fun with that deck. It's so good.
But I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Like, it's a championship deck. You'd expect it to have a lot of variety because it's got to really prepare for, because you never really know what everybody's bringing, because you actually need to submit your deck lists ahead of time. So it's not like because I know in certain games, like I think you can just kind of see, oh, this person's playing this, so I'll use these in my deck. And I think you can do like a sideboard in Magic, but as far as I can tell, you can't do that with Netrunner. It's just you have a deck. You have this is the deck. This is what you're submitting. You need to kind of, if you're playing a runner, you need to factor in for as much Jinteki as possible, as much Wayland as possible, as much. It must be
fight against it.
Yeah, and that must be kind of fascinating from a deck building perspective, because it's like, right, how do I factor this in?
Yeah, it's hard to know what to counter when you don't know what you're countering. You kind of just have to include things for everything. Yeah,
and I guess, like, to an extent, there's only 3 types of ice that people can put in, but it's like, cost versus benefit. Like, the one thing that I was getting really frustrated with that Gatekeeper at the end, even though that it didn't really do you much good, it was still sapping money from me.
Yeah,
because every time it was 3 credits for me to go through it.
Because
it was actually more. It was actually more of a frustration than the drafter, because even though I had to still pay to use that push through bit. It wasn't just like, oh, I don't need the extra strength. You needed you get strength and you get to break.
But at least with the other one, like, because it doesn't have an end the run subroutine, it means you can just like let it go. It's not optimal, but it also means you're not just losing money at every turn. Yes,
absolutely. That is very, very true.
It was a lot of fun, though. I'm glad we got to try it the other way around.
Yes, I think I didn't quite realize how much I would have missed out. I don't think I would have realized how much I missed out, but I'm really glad we played this. So thank you for specifically suggesting that.
Yeah, because I was mostly just thinking, because of the pure amount of cards that got discarded, it was like, well, we still haven't seen half of the decks. There's probably still more ways it could go, and I'm really glad we played it again.
Well, I think for me, because I got that rebirth card in my opening hand, I didn't mulligan, so it was just like, oh, I have to use this at some point. Like, at whatever point, and I guess that's kind of the point of it as well, because it is a ripcord, because Max's power can't really be turned off, but you can at least bounce out of it and become somebody else. Yeah.
Get out of here! Stop discarding all my cards.
Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of hilarious, because I think, like, how far did you get down in your deck last time?
I ran out of my deck like way before the end of the game. I didn't have any cards I could draw.
Yeah. Whereas this time I had 17 cards in my heap and 31 still in my stack.
Yeah.
which is kind of amazing. Like, is there anything that I didn't see?
So funny.
Like, I actually managed to get my Maw back into my... Sorry, I'm just going to jump back over here. I actually got my Maw back in, and it just never showed up again. Oh, yeah, there's... so this is another one we were talking about.
I guess that's
oh,
one
actually,
of the
do you want to...
having such a big...
Yeah. So yeah, this is there's the companion the virtual companion resource, which I recently shared a story about this with you before the stream about Daig.
Daig.
So if anybody's not, so as I mentioned earlier in the stream, they are currently preparing for